Good evening, Internet. Shroom here, and the Final Fantasy set for Magic the Gathering has just released on Arena today, and whenever a new set releases, I always like to play a league of sealed or two, just to get a few packs into my collection, see how the limited environment is for this particular set, and just immerse myself in the new cards. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to play one or two sealed leagues, so let's get right into it. If you want to support me, my content, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. Sealed Final Fantasy, 2,000 gems, no problem. Let's crack some packs. Okay, so sealed is all about the cards you have that are individually the most powerful. So let's take a look at our mythics and rares. Kefka. Boy, this card is actually very hard to read. As long as your devotion to red, it's a devotion card, is less than 5, it's not a creature. Whenever the creature you control enters, it deals 2 damage to each opponent. For 3 mana creatures you control, get +1/+0 to the end of the turn. Okay, that's really good. This thing adds mana, right? Blue or red, where X is its power, activate only during your turn. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and it pings for 1. Okay. Lightning. First strike, trample, lifelink. Whenever it deals damage to a player until your next turn, if a sorcerer deals damage to that player or permanent that player controls, deals double that damage instead. Oh, okay, cool. I like that. First strike, trample, lifelink. Summon GF Cerberus. So 4 mana, 3/3 for chapter 1. You surveil 1. So you only get to attack once with this actually, because it's a saga. When you cast your next instant or sorcery this turn, copy it. And then it triples on chapter 3. Okay. What's Seth? Search for a bird or a basic land, put it to your hand, then shuffle. Whenever it attacks, put a +1/+1 on target creature, then double the number of creatures counters on that creature. Okay. 4 mana for a 3/3. Not bad. Fishes up a land or a bird. Midgar. These towns look really good. So this is the black one that lets you sack a creature or artifact to draw 2. Squall. When a creature attacks alone, gains double strike. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, return target permanent with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Oh, that's nice. So I got 2 copies of this, I guess, which are both my first copy. Hope X-Time. The beginning of your end step, each opponent mills X cards, where X is the amount of life you gain this turn. So that's like designed for a mill deck, it seems like. It's just a 2/2 lifelink for 2, which isn't bad. Genova is an alien. At the beginning of combat, each turn +1 counters equal to its power on 1 target creature. That creature becomes a mutant. Whenever a mutant dies during your turn, you draw cards equal to its power. Okay. So based on this, I mean, we have these cards which have some amount of color synergy for like Jeskai. This seems like probably the individually most powerful card in my pool. But this makes you this pushes you to want to play creatures, whereas this is much more focused on like non-creatures. This also wants you to play non-creatures, because when it attacks, its effect only lingers till the end of the turn, which means that you would want to play like some kind of burn spell or something post-combat until your next turn. I guess it makes all your blockers deal double damage too, which is okay, but really the best use of this would be if in a deck with a lot of burn spells, I would think. Boy, I really don't like these borderless cards. How's our fixing? Choose a color, add 1 mana of the chosen color. got a blue-green land. We got a red-white land. All right. So I'm thinking red-white. Since we have fixing for red-white, we have this creature, this mythic, which is pretty good. Possibly Jeskai. Well, let's see what we can come up with here. So this is what I've settled on, and we're a Jeskai deck. We're really trying to leverage, you know, our like mythics and rares. Lightning, we don't have any direct damage that can go to the face, unfortunately. So I think this is just like a good combat card that also bolsters our defense because it makes our creatures deal extra damage to our opponent's creatures when they block. So this is just included because it's a good trampling lifelink. You know, we got a decent amount of lifelink, which is helpful. We've got Vivi to like get counters when we cast non-creature spells and add mana. Shantoto also gets bigger when we cast non-creature spells. So just to go up the curve, we got Zac Fair as a 1-drop, little Sleep Magic, little Syncopate. Ambrosia Whiteheart, this Burb, is a 2-drop. Cargo Ship is a vehicle, so it's like a creature that can be crewed, but counts as a non-creature spell. That's kind of cool. Item Shopkeeper, I think we have enough equipment that this is going to be good to make our creatures evasive. Red Mage's Rapier makes a creature. Suplex, we got 2 of these. It's good removal spell. 2/2 lifelink. Squall is going to make our equipment cost less, which there is some. Combat tutorials like our Divination. Quistis will let us flash back instant or sorcery, probably from our opponent's graveyard because we don't have that many good ones, but possibly from ours as well. Thief's Knife is like a curiosity. And then we've got Ether Rescue Mission as a non-creature spell that creates creatures. So like our bomb is Kafka, I think, which makes our opponents take 2 damage whenever a creature enters, and also can just pay mana to give our creatures a boost. So the Ether can like ping our opponent 3 times, or just tap down a bunch of their creatures to allow us to get through an attack. Magic Armor is a 4/4. Magitech Armor is a 4/4 vehicle that creates its own pilot, so that's kind of cool. It's also a non-creature card that is a creature, basically. Retrieve the Esper is a non-creature card that is a creature. We got this Ring of the Lucci, which just ramps into some of our bigger stuff, and can let us tap down our opponent's creatures so we can get through attacks. These cards are not very good. They're very expensive for what they are, but they are cyclers for the color of mana that they are. So, and in the late game we can play them, and this one's pretty bad. This one's also not great, although stunning a creature is pretty good. So, yeah, I mean, we don't have anything that's like screams outrageously powerful, but there's a decent amount of synergy here, and we'll see if that's enough to get some wins. 16 lands. I prefer to run 16 lands in my limited deck as opposed to 17 where possible, and I think 16 is going to be okay here. So let's get some matches. Okay, we're going to be on the play against Legion, our first match, and we've got a removal spell. We can cycle for a plane, so we'll keep this. All right, another mountain. Monk's Fist. So they've got a 2/1. We will plane cycle. Draw planes. We'll play a planes. Could play Questis, but I get no value from it. I could also sleep this, but it's only a 2/1. I don't think I need to do anything just yet. Take 2. There's the thieves' knife. What does the equip cost on this? 4. Okay. Well, we don't want that hitting us. So let's play our rapier. It's just a 1/1, but I think we need to sleep magic this creature because we don't want them to draw cards. Okay, we'll block here. Alright, I think we'll just play our artifacts, our ramp piece. Ambrosia. Is gonna bounce their thieves' knife. Well, we can play this ice flan. Which I guess we'll do. Stun down this thing. Reno and Rude. Sure, we'll block this bird. Suplex. Okay, now we have something we can actually flash back. I maybe should have tapped this thing. Exile the top card. Oh, this is a sorcery. Oh, I'm so dumb. I thought it was an instant. Oops. Okay, so they're going to get to draw a card and draw a card off us, which is terrible. Okay, big mistake there. I was like, isn't this just like way better than a braid? Okay, they just get an island. Valkyrie aerial unit is a 5/4. Affinity for artifacts. When it enters surveil 2. Okay. My turn. We have a thieves' knife. So let's play Questus. Oh, I'm so dumb. I played the suplex first. I needed to play the suplex first. Okay. So, let's exile this. I could have exiled, like, 2 things. But I cast my spells in the wrong order. So they get 2 2/2s. You play the exile card this turn. Okay, let's block this because they're tapped out, so they're not going to be able to use my card, whatever it is. They get my bird, which they can't cast. Alright, so this is pretty much never going to be a creature the way my deck is built. Let's just cast it. How does my opponent have so many more cards? Oh, they've drawn extra cards off their stuff, which I've kind of helped them to do with my misplays. Choco. Whenever one or more birds attacks, look at that many cards from your library. You put one of them in your hand, then put any number of land cards from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and the rest in your graveyard. Okay. Alright, let's tap that thing. Zach Fair. Do 2 damage to you. Equip. Whip. Alright. Well, I guess we're tapping down something. Let's see. I tap that. The attack, I take like 5 damage. Guess. I don't think we're gonna win this game. That thing has menace. Okay. Okay, what can I do with this? I can make some 3/3s. I can stun their stuff. Opponent says good game. I can stun their stuff. It doesn't do anything really. It just like buys me a turn. Put a stun counter. Oh, it only puts a stun counter on one of them. So they actually would still be able to attack. Sure. Okay. Well, helps to know the cards, to read the cards before you play games. But all right, let's get that out of the way. See if we can get a win or two. Our deck's not very good. Okay, yeah, we got a suplex. Eventually we'll get our magic armor online, so I think this is keepable. Poo-poo UFO. 0/4 flying. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Until end of the turn, the space power and tough equals the number of towns you control. So that lets them ramp, huh? We probably don't want them to do that. Let's just suplex that UFO. All right, let's play. Let's play our Magitech armor. All right, they got that guy. They attack for 2. Another suplex. So let's crew this. Attack. We'll play this ring. Quistis. Oh, they have a Quistis, and they're going to cast my suplex. Ooh. They exile it too. Well, we have another suplex. We want this on blue. And what do we want to do? Just make some chumps? Just make 3 dudes? I could suplex... I think I want to suplex this artifact. That's allowing them to fly over me every turn. And let's go ahead and just make some 1/1s. Ultima. Whenever it attacks, put a blight counter on target land. For as long as that land has a blight counter on it, it loses all types and becomes... Add colorless. Whenever you tap a land for colorless, add an additional colorless. Okay, well... we need to get rid of that. And I guess we're playing Squall. We'll pass. Both of our suplexes got exiled? No, we have one in our graveyard, right? Yes, we do. We also have this Aerith rescue mission. The crit creature has +1/+1. Whenever this creature attacks, untap attacking creature. Okay. I can attack with Squall. And just see what happens? This is not a good attack or anything. Is it even worth it? They can, like... They'd have to block me with a lot of stuff to kill Squall. Okay. Why would you do it that way? I think we'll just kill 2 of these tokens. +1/+0. This is a pretty unimpressive Squall, suplex. But I really got nothing else to do. I guess I could play this rescue mission. Maybe that's better. Make some more 1/1s. So they can sack this to draw 3 cards if they want to. Combat tutorial. Let's do a combat tutorial. Put a counter on. We'll draw 2 cards. Put a counter here. Retrieve the Esper. Sure, let's just swing. Alright, we'll kill your 2/2. Then we'll retrieve the Esper. We get to draw some cards. We make a 3/3. Yep, that's a good card. We draw land. That's a 3/3 indestructible. That is going to create 8 2/2 night tokens. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we could beat that. Yeah, I kind of don't think we can beat that. Wow. Okay. What do we do here? Nothing, I guess. Maybe we just flash this back. Create a token that's a copy of it. Oh man, that's gross. Okay, we can't beat that. Okay, this hand looks fine, we'll keep. Now, do I want an island cycle? I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Yeah, let's play Shentoto. Blitzball. Okay, I think we'll exile the Blitzball. And then we'll play this cargo ship. Attack for 4. Emmet. When Emmet enters or attacks, draw a card, then discard. If there are 14 or more cards in your graveyard, transform it. Let's combat tutorial. We'll draw 2, put a counter on our dude. Perfect. We'll attack for 4. Say go. So they're Grixis, the Emperor of Palamecia. Add blue or red, spend only to cast non-creature. Whenever you cast a non-creature, if at least 4 mana spent, put a +1/+1 counter on it, then it has 3 more counters to transform it. Okay. We'll pass. Okay. Let's go ahead and What do we want to do here? Play our Magitech armor. We get to draw a card because it's a 4-drop. I kind of wish it hadn't tapped my cargo ship though. Let's go ahead and tap this guy down permanently. Syncopate. X equals 2. Okay. Take 6. Black Mage's Rod. Crew our Magitech armor. Okay, they tap it down. How many cards are in their graveyard? 4. Let's just crew our thing. And let's attack. Oh, I could have played this Ice Flan and tapped down their thing. I guess it would have been good to do that pre-combat. Well, we can do it now. It's still pretty good. Let's play a 5/4. Tap your dude. They have an Ice Flan. Okay. All right, let's play Vivi. Do we have the win here? Maybe. Suplex this thing. Add counters. I think we got it. Crew this with our summoning sick creature. Attack with everything. Looks like 3 damage. Okay. Xaxes. Gotta win. Drawing our mythics helps. This hand looks fine. We've got Shantoto again, which we know is good. Although we don't have any non-creature cards. We'll keep it. Yeah, we'll play our item shopkeeper. Okay, let's attack with our shopkeeper. And we'll play Shantoto. Sephiroth. Whenever another creature dies, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Alright, we need to kill that. We really need to kill that. We'll play combat tutorial. Draw 2, put a counter there. Attack. Alright, they have the removal spell. Syncopate. Alright, let's attack with our dude. We'll play Squall. And we'll play our Red Mage's Rapier. Poison the waters. Oh, wow. Kills our token. Sure, we'll take 2. This is equip 3. I think we'll equip here. And just attack. Hold up Syncopate. Garland, okay. Well, whenever you cast a non-creature spell, surveil 1. Alright. Let's tap your guys and stun one of them. Stun Sephiroth. As long as your devotion to red is less than 5. So this is never going to be a creature. Although if we cast this, it would be... Our devotion is 4. Would be 4. Choco something. What is this doing? X damage to any creature. Okay. So they're going to kill our dude. That's pretty unfortunate. Alright. Do I just play Kefka? This is gonna kill them before too long. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a tapped wizard. Alright, we'll syncopate that for 2. Alright, they sack their Chocobo to draw a card. No block. Ice Flan. I think we'll do this. Ping you. Equip our thing here. Oh, we should have equipped it first. Oh, man. They would have been dead. Equip it first. Silly, silly, silly. They wouldn't be dead. They'd be at 2. I can double activate Kefka. Okay, they pass. Let's play our Ice Flan. We'll stun Sephiroth. Pingy for 2. Crew our thing. Attack. Gain menace. Limit break. When this creature dies... Okay, they're gonna make that thing really big. But it doesn't have lifelink or anything, so they're still dead? I guess they... Okay, before the trigger from Sephiroth goes off, they die. Okay, we got him. Okay. No red mana. Sorry, no white mana. But... Is this keepable? We have no white mana, but we got good cards, and we're on the play. We'll keep. Okay, there's white mana. I'm not going to play my bird this turn, I don't think. Actually, I probably should have. Grand Pulse Ochu, Crystal Fragments. Alright, I want to play Lightning. Retrieve the Esper. Okay, let's attack with lightning. Ooh, lightning's a good combo with Kafka, actually. Kefka. It doubles the pings from Kefka. The Wind Crystal. If you gain life, you gain twice that much instead. Okay. Check it out, though. Attack. Play Zac Fair. Thingy for 4. Play Retrieve the Esper. Thingy for 4. Ooh, it's a combo. Mechanist's Arsenal. That's a 7/7. Okay. Let's see. What can we do here? We could, what if we attack? What happens? I get through for 1. Well, let's see what happens. Okay. Let's bounce our dude. Play this on white. Can't do that, but I mean, just do this. Pingy for 2. Another ping waiting in the wings. I don't have enough mana to do that. So they need to get rid of this, which is indestructible. Or else when I cast a creature, they die. Oh, they get lifelink. It's not going to be enough, though. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I think we attack. I think we play lightning again. Thingy for 2. Pass the turn. They're just gonna attack again. Okay, now they're definitely dead. I think. Maybe not. They're at 22. This makes everything else do double damage after he hits. And then we'll do this. Mania. Because he has first strike, he actually makes the rest of our team do double damage after he hits. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. So he's really good on a wide board like this. Okay. We don't have double red mana. So let's just attack. They block. Gonna gain lifelink. Yeah. They just die right now, though. They die at first strike? No. How are they at 9 still? How do they gain that much life? If you gain life, you gain twice that much life instead. Ah, okay. I see. Well, let's play this, I guess. Kingy for 2. Alright, they gain 14. More red mana would be nice. Yeah, I don't know if we can win this race. We need a Suplex. They go to 20. VV. Wow, I think we actually lose. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. Yeah, we just lose to their doubled lifelink. Wow. We needed a single removal spell, but we could not find it. And there's nothing we can do because that gives them flying as well. What if I get +1/+1 to everything? 2, 3, 9, 12, 17, 18, 19. I can do 19 damage. No, because I wouldn't be able to cast this. So I can do 17, and then they just win on the backswing. Wow, that sucks. Gross. We couldn't find the Suplex. Alright, so we went 2 and 3. Our first game was like really bad, you know, we were just kind of getting the feel for things. We did win a couple of packs. Let's see if you got anything spectacular. Another lightning. I actually like lightning now that I really know how it works. Dawn Warrior's Legacy. Side quest card collection. 8 more cards in your graveyard, transform it. Okay. Well, that was fun. Yeah, very like equipment heavy, limited format, obviously. But you know, cool new cards. We'll see if they have any kind of an impact on standard. Some of them will, I'm sure. Like, there's like good pieces for aristocrat style deck, really good pieces. Like Sephiroth, for instance. There's another black card that's like a blood artist, basically. Hey, what's up, Maven? So I think that's going to be a thing. I think that white chocobo is going to go in all the bounce decks because Wizard keeps printing those things for some reason. Saffron Olive did a deck that's all about creating black wizards, and that's a deck that I definitely want to try to build. These guys could, like, the black wizards could go into like my Rakdos Pings deck or my Draw Die decks. So there's definitely some territory to be explored in this new set. But I think given the time and what I have to do tonight, I'm going to call it here. So that's going to do it. I hope you enjoyed watching me play this very janky sealed Draft League. If you did, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I stream Magic the Gathering every Tuesday and Friday on my Twitch channel. There's a link to my Twitch in the description, and I'll be back on Friday with a brew featuring some Final Fantasy cards. Hope you have a good rest of your week. Peace out.